Welcome back to the news. United National Party parliamentarian Dr. Harsha De Silva questioned the takeover of public property in Parliament today.
Now we all know that the government takes over public property, saying it is for various government activities. That's just one aspect. The second is that there is a national policy. But you are saying that you do not know as to who is taking these over and whether you are implementing the national policy or not. So from whom do we ask these questions?
Since January 2010, our ministry has made no such request.
Now you say that no such thing has been done since 2010, but your ministry has taken steps to take over 7 acres in the Slave Island area, saying it is for government purposes under Section 2. To which ministry does the Section 2 notice apply to?
Accreditation for 2011 Cricket World Cup issued at Sri Lanka Cricket headquarters and match venues. Accreditation for 2020 World Cup issued from 3 rented offices. Colombo office, 2nd floor of an apartment complex in Dematagoda. Dematagoda office relocated to Sri Lanka Cricket headquarters following complaints from apartment dwellers. The 2020 World Cup Sri Lanka Secretariat refuses to reveal the amount spent as rent for the apartment. Why is Sri Lanka Cricket not revealing this? An initiative titled Secure Sri Lanka for All Sri Lankans was launched in Colombo yesterday. Its first initiative will be a silent walk, which is to be held on the 30th of September to celebrate World Children's Day.
The island-wide awareness walk is being organized to celebrate children while creating awareness on the need to eradicate all forms of child abuse. A press conference in this regard was held in Colombo yesterday.
When a child is abused, they could face a similar post-traumatic stress disorder or PTSD in short. Then they can become depressed, they can have suicidal thoughts, suicidal attempts, as well as some could become psychopathic, especially the boys. There are many psychological effects on the child, which is bad to the child, to the family, as well as to society. And then this brings about a cycle of either violence or different behaviors which would perpetuate throughout generations, and it becomes what we call intergenerational vicious cycle.
This is not a protest. This is not a negative walk. This is not attacking anybody. This is to say, this is your duty to come out and support your children. This is a citizens' initiative. This should be a citizens' initiative that we say we celebrate our children and we are looking for a secure, safe tomorrow for our children.
The Judges Association says that it will support the decision taken by the Judicial Services Commission to protect the independence of the judiciary and the supremacy of the law. The statement was made in response to comments made by the Secretary of the Judicial Services Commission last Tuesday that pressure was being brought on by the Commission and threats were being levelled against it. The release issued on Tuesday, signed by the Secretary of the Judicial Services Commission, Manjula Tilakaratne, notes that pressure was exerted when disciplinary action was being taken against a judge. The Secretary of the Judicial Services Commission notes that the Commission had focused its attention on the baseless allegations being levelled against the judiciary. Taking this into account, the Judges Association notes that it appreciates the decision taken by the Commission to maintain the rule of law and the independence of the judiciary. The Judges Association also is chaired by the Colombo District Judge Dhammika Ganepola, and the Secretary of the Association is Additional Colombo District Judge Pradeep Jayatilaka. New Zealand's Brendan McCullum entered the record books today when he became the cricketer to have scored the highest number of runs in 2020 internationals. McCullum reached this feat by scoring a blistering century to set up a 59-run win for New Zealand against Bangladesh in their opening match of the ICC World 2020.
New Zealand took first slice of the wicket at the Pallekele Stadium after Bangladesh won the toss and elected to field first. The Kiwis posted a challenging total of 191 for 3 in their allotted 20 overs. Bangladesh in reply could only manage 132 for 8 in 20 overs. Man of the match, Brendan McCullum scored 123 runs off 58 balls, which was incidentally his second century in T20 cricket. McCullum's impressive knock included 11 boundaries and 7 sixers.
There it is,
Back the other batsman.
It's gone straight up in the air. It'll be a heck of a catch or a collision. It's all the time. Slapped away. 97 for McCullum. 9 gets him the century. This has been It's gone straight down the ground this time. Oh, goodness. Put some money on them. Oh, where's that gone?
Batting in reply, Bangladesh saw Nasir Hossain top scoring with a half century of 39 balls, inclusive of 6 boundaries and a 6.
Has he found that man?
New Zealand's Kyle Mills was the chief wicket taker, bagging 3 wickets with 33 runs.
Out.
Mills, together with Tim Southee, who picked up 3 wickets for 16 runs, showed no mercy to the Bangladeshis, who suffered a 59-run defeat.
And the wicket. Gone straight up in the air. Extra cover will take it. And
Well, England and Afghanistan are battling it out at the R. Premadasa Stadium in Colombo in the second Group A match of the ICC World 2020. We now cross over live to Sports Fest Aaron Rajaratnam, who is at the match for the latest details.
Well, thank you, Mahina. This is match number 6 of the ICC World T20 Championship. Defending champions England are taking on Afghanistan. This is a must-win game for Afghanistan to stay in the tournament, as they were beaten by India in their first match, but a win here for England will put them through to the Super 8 stages. Now, Afghanistan are currently chasing a target of 197 runs for victory, but let me tell you about the England's innings first. Afghanistan won the toss and elected to field first, and their decision paid instant dividends as pace spearhead Shapur Zadran produced a wicket maiden, dismissing opener Craig Kiswera. Now, Afghanistan's upper hand in the game was short-lived as the hard-hitting Luke Wright, who came in at number 3, took apart the Afghan bowling lineup, hitting boundaries to all parts of the ground. Luke Wright and Johnny Bairstow finished England's innings in style as they hammered 4 sixers in the penultimate over and took England to a whopping 196 runs, losing 5 wickets at the end of their allotted 20 overs. Luke Wright, who powered England to their challenge in total, missed out on a century as he was not out on 99 runs off 55 balls. His knock included 6 sixers and 8 fours.
Well, there you go. That's a look at our primetime news bulletin for today. Of course, don't forget to log on to www.newsfirst.lk for the very latest on the world around you. I'm Shane Silva.
And I'm Mahina Bongso. Have a great weekend ahead. Good night.